So as you can probably tell, it's late. It's Sunday. This is what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks. Clearly, there's blacktop here. This asphalt. All the way back. And when I took the floor out of here, there was still asphalt there. Under the floor. Which means the asphalt probably comes back to here. Last couple weeks I've been spending a lot of time trying to get this all cleaned back up because that's nasty. This is years worth of stuff being ignored out back here. Everybody's figuring it's no reason to clean it up. So just let it pile up. Oh man, the smell. Good thing we don't have smell-o-vision. You guys be toast. Oh, we got clothes, we got canisters, garbage, there was furniture. That's gonna come up in a minute. Back here we got weeds. We got weeds still growing. And look at there, more garbage. So, I hate to tell you guys that don't think so, but this is all part of the job. Maintain your property. And we clearly got plenty to take out of there, don't we? These are our storage units, basically. And, well, this one, as you can see across the front here, it rusted out. Well, you don't have that problem with the container. Why not? Because it doesn't sit on the ground. Well, when you let the stuff build up to here, and you let it get wet, and it holds water there, it will rot out eventually. I mean, you can see how far this is now. This whole pile of stuff was up to here with a bunch of stuff stacked up over here on top. And now that I've got most of the stuff off here, I should be able to get this wood up. Underneath the wood, there's actually a root system that's a few inches thick. Just a big mat. There you go. Check that out. And again, sitting right on top of the asphalt. Of course, with all the bugs in here, sneaking right under there, they got into the floor. All over here is people saying, well, it keeps the homeless out if it's all filthy. No. It makes them feel right at home. Once this is all cleaned up and this gets fixed, I'm going to fix that fence. There's a few holes in it from people breaking through. Of course, they had this all piled up to the point where you couldn't get back there. So nobody paid any attention behind the containers. And as you can see over here, they have this piled up to the point where you can't get back there. So you can't get behind there to clean up. Even if you kick out the homeless, there's no way back there. So now it's getting cleaned up. This container is going to be, I mean, these shelves were full last week. This was full of gutters, capping, some Lightworks capping. On this side it was the same shelves put over here. And it was full of a bunch of junk. So I've already gotten these ones out. They went into the dumpster already. These ones, I mean, you can see it went right through the floor. So much weight on there. That one ripped itself out of the, that support, I guess you'd call it, ripped itself out of the wall. I've already taken up the floor from here back. I still need to take that plywood off because You can see it's molding. I've taken that floor up, and right now I've got some flat gutter sitting there to hold these pins so I can get the pins out of the way. But I have the whole rest of this floor to take out, and it's just coming up as dust, really. Got termites in here. There's obviously been rodents in here. I've seen a lot of feces. As always, moisture is or condensation is a thing in containers. But the walls are actually pretty nice in here, so I think if we insulate the top of this and get some ventilation going, then we should fix that. That should be able to resolve this. If I can get some electrical run, I can get a dehumidifier in here and have it drain out somewhere, and then get some lights put in, and we should be pretty good to go with that. But this is storage container number 2. We don't bother with that one because that's got somebody's personal stuff in there. As you can see, all this just came off those shelves. This one is a work in progress, and I will get back to that in another video because it's actually got a bunch of parts in there. Things we're working on. This dumpster was right here last time they dropped it off. So now instead of going from there to there with the garbage, nice 20-foot walk, we get to go out to here. And yeah, it's a little bit more of a walk. This is how much I've managed to get in here in the last couple days. Literally just a couple days. Mostly this stuff here was in between the containers. That was sitting on the ground still. That was between the containers and in front. All of that. Well, the cardboard was in container 4, and the rest of the garbage floating around or in container 2. So that is what I've been up to lately, and why I haven't been posting many repair videos, because again, there are many parts to our job. It's not just chasing calls, fixing pin setters. The property is our job. So whether it's going out maintaining your storage areas if you have them, maintaining the grounds, I mean, you always want to keep your grounds clean. The city will appreciate it, the neighbors will appreciate it, customers coming in will appreciate it. People don't want to come into, for lack of a better word, a shithole. They want to come in, and your first impression on every customer is always going to be, what's it look like from the outside? Your customer's going to walk up, and if they're looking at a dinge hole, they're expecting a dinge hole. It doesn't matter how nice you have it on the inside. Your first impression is the outside. So keep it clean, keep it maintained on the outside. Keep it clean, keep it maintained on the inside. Through and through. This is not a difficult process. Yes, I've been chasing calls while I'm doing this whole process, so I'm still getting my 40, 50, 60 calls a night, which that never needs to come down, unfortunately. Well, we're not going to get into that because we don't do that. Machines need attention, just as bad as the property. A lot of this stuff, I mean, they took that cap, or all these out years ago. They've been sitting out here. We have a whole bunch of spare parts that have nowhere to go, and our back end is full, but we've got nowhere to put it. So I've already taken out, I took 4 small trailer loads of garbage out of container 4 to make room to put some parts in there, but we still have more. So yeah, it's all part of the job. Make sure you're keeping everything inside and out, clean and maintained. Make sure you're changing your lights or your light bulbs if they go out. Make sure you're cleaning up the property. If you got a building maintenance guy, make sure that they're doing their part. It's just all through and through part of the job. And that's why lately I tried shooting some videos of rebuilding a pit link the other day, and that didn't fare well because I had technical issues while still trying to do this and still trying to catch calls. But I promise I'll be having some videos out soon where that containers are rental, so getting this stuff out and getting the garbage out of the way so that we can get started on other things is kind of a priority right now, as it should be. So don't cost your owners or yourselves any more money than you have to get things done. If you're renting something to take up space or renting something to either take out the garbage or to store stuff, make sure you get your storage units fixed so that you don't have to rent that any longer than it's supposed to. Make sure you get your garbage out so you don't have to have the dumpster any longer than you have to. If you have a machine down, yes, get on your down machine. If your machines are running, they have a few calls, yeah, it is what it is. But definitely make sure you're on top of the I mean, you got your shifts, you got your days, you got your nights. There's always something to be doing. There's always cleaning to be done. If you got a full house of leagues, pop your door open, get your cleaning outside going. If you've already got your machines wiped down. I mean, there's back and forth. Just keep a balance. That's why they call it time management. That's part of your job. So that's what's going on. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, and hopefully we'll have more before Christmas.